sequence of the words in a sentence. Now, the best part in right from dictation is sequence does not matter. That means if you end up switching the sequence of certain words in a sentence, as long as the words that you have put down are spelled correctly, you will get a full score. Sequence in right from dictation does not really matter. Now, I am not saying go in the exam and start playing around with all these things, start to switch the words for no reason. That is not what you guys pay the money for. But all I'm suggesting is if you heard a word in a sentence, but you are unsure of where to place that word, you forgot the sequence, like you forgot the position of that word in a sentence, do not just leave it out, put it down somewhere. Wherever you want to, wherever your gut feeling says should be the correct position, put it down, spell it correctly, and the best parties will get a full score for it. The only thing I have to make sure now is if I am changing the sequence of the words, I am not going to change the grammar rule for it. Like I'm not going to play around with the grammar part. Let's say the first word of the sentence was table, right? But when you heard the sentence, it was a quick audio or the accent was thick, or let's say something happened, complex sentence, long sentence, and you do not remember the position of the word table. Now, if you are putting down the word table in between a sentence, even though you feel like table was supposed to be the first word of a sentence, now when you put it down in between a sentence, you need to put T in lowercase. Now you can't put T capital because it was supposed to be the first word. In your sentence, it is not the case. And whatever word ends up being the first word of your sentence, you need to capitalize the first letter regardless. So let's say even if you start the sentence with the word is, let's say the sentence did not really need to start with the word is, but you start your sentence with is, then you have to capitalize the first letter, which is I. So simply following the grammar rule, doesn't matter what the first word is. And same goes with when you end the sentence. Let's say today is a bright sunny day in Adelaide, and you forgot the last word, Adelaide. You could not capture it from the audio, and you could only capture it until the word in. Now, it doesn't matter if you skip the last word. Doesn't matter. Doesn't mean you skip it out, like you lose marks for it. But when you put a full stop, it needs to still go after the word in. If you leave the full stop behind, you will lose another mark. So 1 mark for skipping the word Adelaide and another one for not putting a full stop after the word in. Yeah, as your sentence would be incomplete. So you put full stop regardless of what the last word ends up to be.